What's good, y'all? So I really hope this message gets to whoever needs to hear it, right? In this one, I feel like I'm talking to the people that are specifically like you're about to break, you're about to hit this breakthrough. But then I also feel like I'm talking to people that are so stubborn that they don't realize that they themselves are the ones causing all this low vibrational stuff, these low vibrational people, these bad events to happen in their lives, right? When are you going to get out of your own way, right? So I really hope whoever is listening to this, I hope this helps you. So I'm going to start off by asking you this question. When is it time to give up, right? Now, y'all know me. I'm never telling you to give up on your dreams, giving up on your passions, anything like that. The more crazy your dream is, the more you need to go after it. You understand? When people are telling you that oh, that dream, no one's going to do that, you can't do that, that means you need to pursue it more, right? So y'all know if I'm ever telling you to give up on your dreams, I've been killed and cloned. Unsubscribe, unfollow me. All right, or maybe I'm going through my own little midlife crisis. But anyway, I'm never going to tell y'all to give up on your dreams like that. What I'm talking about is, when are you going to give up perpetuating this low vibrational state that you're in? When are you going to give up listening to your ego? You understand? Because we have, and I talked about this in one of my older videos, we have our egos and we have our intuitions. The ego is like the devil on your shoulder. The intuition is the angel on your shoulder. Like on Tom and Jerry, when he had to listen to his shoulder, he had to make a decision. It's pretty much like that. The ego is akin to the lazy coworker. And if you're a young person, like the lazy person in the group project or something like that, it's like, I can speak more from the coworker perspective. Like, it's like if you have that lazy coworker that says that I'm only gonna do this. Hey, bro, like let's just say I used to work at Target when I was 16. Hey, yo, bro, can you help me sweep this stuff up? Hey, my job is sweep up stuff, bro. And in my job, it says I'm supposed to be the cashier. So I'm just a cashier. Yo, bro, just help me out real quick. Nope. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna do that. It's like, that's what your ego is. Your ego is going to take over your body and say, we're going to stay at the place where I'm good at. But what you don't understand, your ego might be good at being sad. Your ego might be good at being depressed. Your ego might be good at accepting rejection and failure as the norm. That's why you got to listen to this one. But some people might ask, why is the ego so powerful and the intuition is the one that just rides in the background? Because the intuition knows it's right and it feels no need to prove itself to you. If you don't want to listen to it, it's kind of like me. I listen more to my intuition than my ego. My intuition just sits back and say, hey, 1 + 1 = 2, right? I like to use simple math examples. 1 + 1 = 2, right? Oh, you do? Okay, ignore me then. Listen to your ego. It says 1 + 1 = 7. So he'll just sit back and watch you. He's like, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. That's your intuition. But also another reason that people ignore their intuition is because your intuition might give you almost like cryptic signs and information. You'd be like, for example, you listen to your intuition. Screw you, ego. I'm gonna listen to my intuition. What you say to do? Go into the water? Yo, that water got sharks and piranhas in it. You sure? You sure? They tell me to stop listening to this one, and you want me to do this? All right, whatever. So you walk on over to the water and you realize the piranhas and the sharks all disappear. They leave. They don't even bother you because you listen to your intuition. Your intuition is always right. That's why it's time for you to trust it. And some of y'all don't know how to do this. Some of y'all have been listening to your ego so long that you're used to failure. You're used to life being crappy. You understand? And that's not the way things need to be. So when are you going to give that up? Let me give y'all my example. Y'all know I'm all the way with it on my channel. I'm authentic because I want y'all to learn from what I went through so y'all don't have to go through it, right? I told y'all, when I lived back in Charlotte, those were my dark days. Those were my depressed days. Those were the days when I was feeling unworthy of good things. Those were the days when I had very low self-esteem. I was all depressed and dark and moody and all this type of stuff, mentally attached, emotionally attached to things I didn't need to be attached to, all the above and all the et ceteras, right? I remember I hit my rock bottom. Now, don't get me wrong. My rock bottom is very, very much more tame than some other people. Some people are ignoring the universe, ignoring their intuition so much that the universe will say, hey, let me just smack you upside the head real quick. And it's like, all right, whatever. Another bad event. Yo, you just gonna keep ignoring me? Okay, 1 second. boom. And then you need that crazy moment to really shake up your life and say, maybe I'm not doing something right. So I didn't need to go that deep into it. But when I was going through my rock bottom, I knew it was my rock bottom. I knew it. I was just like, yo, I gotta make a change, right? So the following morning after rock bottom night, I went and sat in my living room. And this is the one in Charlotte. I sat in my living room in Denver. I sat in my living room in Charlotte. So when I was in Charlotte, I sat in my living room and I just sat there for a little bit. And I just sat there and I was like, and pardon my French, but this is my conversation this is my conversation at the time. I sat back and I was like, why is every decision I make the wrong one? Why does it seem like everything I do backfires? Why does it seem like everything just leads to failure? This is a conversation I had. And I was like, yo, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I have no fucking clue what I need to be doing. And then when I said that out loud, it's like something clicked. And like I sat back and I was just like, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Wow. And I really sat back, and then this is when I reopened the gates to my spirituality. Because at this time I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in guardian angels from my experiences in college. If you're interested and new to my channel, Black Kid, White School, that's the title of the video, where I talk about some of the things I went through in college. And I sat there and I was like, wow, I don't know what I'm doing. So I said, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing no more. God, guardian angels, if you're there, I need help. Really simple. I shed my ego, I pushed my pride to the side, and I said, I don't know what I'm doing. This isn't the life I should be living, is it? There's no way, And I was like, you know what? If you are there, help me, guide me. I need you. And then that's when my life started to slowly turn around. Of course, I have my own ups and downs on the way, but I'm here now, ain't I? You're listening to my words, ain't I? I'm happy as hell right now, ain't I? I'm proud. I'm borderline cocky when I look at myself in the mirror because I love myself now. Because I open myself up to the fact that maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the things I'm doing are not for my greatest good. Maybe I need to open myself up to the higher realms of knowledge, the higher things that I can't perceive. You know what I'm saying? Open myself up to learn new things. Because I didn't reach out to a parent. I didn't reach out to friends. I didn't reach out to anyone like that because at the time I knew there was something in me that knew that no one around me had the answers I wanted. Hey buddy, I'm chilling with my boy. I'm not sure if I got him in the shot right there. That's my boy. I gotta do that every time. But anyway, it's like I knew that no one had the answers I was looking for. I knew I had to go on my own. I knew I had to pack my Tom and Jerry knapsack back with the stick and the little sack on it where they carry all this stuff when they're going homeless and going to go live like a hobo. So I knew I had to pack up and start moving on my own. That's when I opened the doors and I realized, wow, there's a whole world of information I didn't know about out here. All this spiritual stuff, the angel numbers, synchronicities, guided meditation in general, frequencies, all this type of stuff. And it's all here for you. A lot of people like to use this red pill, blue pill example, and shout out to you. I'm not talking about you, and you know who you are. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about people in general. It's like they say red pill, blue pill, God, Satan. It's like, why do you keep giving me only two options? People say red pill, blue pill. I want the purple pill. I want the green pill. I want the orange pill. What I'm saying? I want the polka dot pill. You're giving me these two options, but I see all this stuff over here. Why are you acting like there's only two options? There's so much stuff out there. Go find your path. This is the world that I opened myself up to when I shed my ego and I said, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Especially as a man, that's something that we really suck at. Men, we really suck at admitting when we're wrong, but that's everybody. And I'm not sure if all this, I'm in Virginia, there's a bunch of planes and stuff flying around. But anyway, it's like people in general just have a bad time admitting when they're wrong. People have a bad time admitting that someone else is right. Just as equally though, people have a bad time admitting that both sides of the argument are right. Now I've talked about that many times, but let me stay on subject. When you shed that ego and you start listening to your intuition, you start paying attention to the signs, life starts to change. When I had that conversation with God at the time, when I believed in a God, when I believed in the guardian angels, which I do believe that there's higher level beings watching out for me, maybe their ancestors and such. But when I first started listening to them, I started having a whole bunch of nature experiences. I was driving around at work, at the time, driving around at work, doing my field work, and there would be cardinals that would just pop out to me. There would be dragonflies that just would place themselves in positions right in front of me, right where I was looking. They would just land right there. I had a couple of instances where butterflies would land on my shoulder. There was one time I was sitting in the grass, and a spider just crawled on my hand. And this was some weird little hippy dippy stuff. I feel you, but I felt like it was talking to me. Said everything's gonna be okay. It literally crawled on my hand, turned around, crawled off. Very simple. It felt like it was here to give me a message, to give me a little note. And then at the time especially, I have a very nice attraction to ladybugs. Whenever I see ladybugs, it just makes my day go a little bit better. I love ladybugs, because ladybugs, let me give you a quick little story, a story within a story. This was my breakthrough moment. This was the moment where I knew that there was a higher power. All right, and I'm going to tell the story again in a different video, but let me share it with you now, since this is where my brain's at. I remember one time when I was trying to get my job, when I was doing the applications, I was learning about manifestation, scripting, all that type of stuff. And I was learning about, the signs that were going to tell you that you're on your way to getting whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, right? Hold on, the dog is hot. Hold on, let me get him in there real quick. There you go, buddy. But anyway, it's when I was starting to learn about the signs and nature signs. I mean, I'm Googling stuff. It's I'm seeing different stuff. But ladybugs meant good luck. Ladybugs, if they land on you, is good luck. Or, if a ladybug lands on you and flies away, that means it's carrying the message of love to whoever it is that you're about to go be with and stuff like that, right? Or the things that you want are coming into fruition. So this is one day specifically where we were out and it was raining all day. We're outside working all day. It's raining and it sucked. And near the end of the day, the rain kind of subsided, and I remember I was just thinking to myself, while we were waiting for the work to be done, I was just leaning back, and I was like, man, I need a sign that I'm gonna get up out of here. And I crap you not, I'm trying not to curse, but when I had this thought, not 5 minutes later, the sky opened up, and the sun seemed to beam down where we were. Even the guy I was with was yo, this is crazy, this looks amazing. But then there was 20 ladybugs that they flew on the side of my work truck, and they were just all walking. I was like, what in the world? A week after that moment, I got a call from my job, the job I currently work at now, and I was like, whoa, there's something big going on around me right now. And that's what that was the big trigger moment that got me into my spirituality. Now, I'm not saying you have to be spiritual. That's not what I'm here to do. But what I'm saying is you need to open your mind up to the fact that you don't have all the answers. Adopt my mindset. I know nothing. Therefore, I'm always learning. Yes, you're going to run into some people that you disagree with, and that's fine. When you disagree with someone, you get pushed more into your belief. You understand? But you have to be open-minded and say, hey, if you can articulate your argument well enough, I might adopt the way that you think. But if you just come at me attacking me and saying some stuff, I don't care if you are right. I don't want to learn from you. And you have every right to say that in your journey for self-improvement, and the journey to finding that self-love that you need. You understand? When you love yourself, you can love others, and not even just in romantic relationships. When you love yourself, you can spread that love to other people, because you want to see people have that feeling that you have inside. You want people to be that happy. You understand? So I just want to share a couple of those little stories with you. Listen to your intuition, not your ego. While in the path, some people say shed the ego, kill the ego. Maybe I'm not ready to do that yet, but I like my ego when you discipline it. When you discipline your ego for it to work for you, and it's used to success, it's used to winning, it's used to all the things coming into your life, then you can let your lazy coworker bring all of that to you. You see what I'm saying? Some people say shed the ego. I'm like, I don't know about that. Not yet anyway, but who knows what's going to happen by the end of the year? Who knows, right? But that's about it. A little bit of a brain blast for y'all. I just want to see y'all happy. I want to see y'all win. But more than happy to see y'all win, I want to see y'all get out of your own way. I want you guys to be on easy street in life. But for you to get on easy street, sometimes you got to travel those gravel roads until you get there. You understand? So I hope that helps somebody. You know, if you need me to elaborate anything, if you need any questions, if you need any guidance, if you need any other things that I used to watch and read, feel free to let me know. I'm here for y'all. You know, if you have a question, I'm always going to answer you the best I can. If I miss your question, sometimes YouTube is weird. All right, sometimes YouTube is weird where I'll see your comment, but I can't reply to it because it just disappeared or something like that. YouTube is weird like that, but it is what it is. So I hope this helped y'all. To the next one.